Good day, Pinoy Clixers and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you a question. How do you like your potatoes? Well, for me, my favorite is Mojo's. Let's go! Okay, so in celebration of X-Men 97 Season 1 Episode 4, we're going to look at our villain Mojo. So, if you haven't watched episode 4, it's two parts. The first one is the birthday of Jubilee, 18th, and then of course, the second part is the life-death story between Forge and Storm. Okay, so we're gonna focus on the first half, which is Jubilee's birthday, and she wanted to go to the arcade shop to celebrate it, but of course, Magneto, being the bomber leader, does not want such childish actions. So, Jubilee went to her room with Sunspot, okay, De La Costa, and then of course they bumped into the console Mojo Tendo, Mojento. What do they call it? Something like that. Mojo and Nintendo. Motendo, I think. So anyway, so that's why we're gonna look at Mojos. Okay, I actually have Marvel Legends here of the Mojo World box set. I was contemplating on whether we unbox this box set, but for now I decided against it because it covers not just Mojo but also Dazzler and Longshot. Okay, and they were also mentioned in the episode, Dazzler being the main choice of Mojo, but since she was unavailable, Jubilee would have to suffice, I guess. But Jubilee is better, I think, and of course Longshot as a flashy doll in the episode. Okay, so we see here 3 Mojos carded. Okay, and we have the figures here from the X-Men animated series. Okay, the big colossal, and then from the X-Men X of Sword, we have the Pirate Mojo. And from the Wolverine and the X-Men, we have the Mojo Classic Yellow. Okay, there's also a fourth one, but the fourth one that I have is uncarded, and it is from the, I think, Forces. I don't know what called this, Infinity Forces, but this is a Golden Age Mojo. Okay, so you can see we have all the Mojos in Heroclix form in our collection. Okay, so Mojo is one of those villains who rules a pocket dimension. Okay, so a tyrant in that pocket dimension, and often utilize the X-Men as superstars in to get ratings and of course to absorb powers from the viewers of the show. Okay, so let's take a look quickly at each of the Mojo. By the way, all of these Mojos are plump. Okay, so in the show, there was a fairly skinny Mojo. So this might be the closest one to that skinny Mojo. I hope we get a skinny Mojo in our new sets of Heroclix in the future, perhaps. Okay, but for now, we have here the Fat Mojo #1 that has the celebrity, Mojoverse, monster, mystical, and ruler keywords. So he has a trait, X-Babies. When an opposing character targets Mojo with an attack and misses, modify that character's damage value -2 until after they hit an opposing character with an attack. Wow, that's nice. I think that can be strong even in modern. So probably a legacy card piece should be made for this Mojo. And a second trait, everyone places on the set. Give Mojo a free action and choose an opposing character within range and line of fire. That character can't move adjacent to Mojo or into the row or column Mojo occupies until your next turn. This power can't be ignored. That's also good. And a special movement power, smile, you're on camera. Other characters with the celebrity keyword modify their attack values +1. Opposing characters that aren't within Mojo's line of range and line of fire modify their attack values -1. Also strong because there's a lot of celebrity keywords, especially in the next phase set, the newest set, as of making this video. 140 points, so that has to be reduced to half, I guess, or 100 point for if ever this gets a legacy. Real name is unknown. Significant appearance, long shot number 4, 1985. So long shot is one of the superstars as well in Mojo's world. Okay. The second Mojo that we have is from the X-Men animated series. This is, I would say, the closest, okay, to the 97 because this came from the first show, okay, the original show. You can see Mojo here has polka dots, yellow polka dots throughout his body. Okay, I'm just thinking, where is his real name? Real name is Mojo, okay, so not unknown. So it's a colossal. You can see some broken TV around him. Okay, so he's all about ratings. Very dynamic pose. You can see the action pose of the Ray there. So he has improved movement characters. A couple of traits behind the scenes. Mojo can be targeted by opposing characters 5 or more squares away. You have to get close to Mojo. And a second action, more action. Ratings are dropping. Whenever a character misses all targets of their attack, give Mojo a board token free. Remove 2 board tokens to either place Mojo anywhere on the map or make an attack. So, giving him mobility and free attack, that's good. And special movement, keep the cameras on them. Sidestep, when an opposing character uses sidestep, after resolutions, Mojo can move up to 2 squares. So, he can use multiple, he can move 2 squares a lot of times in a turn. Possibly. Significant appearance is X-Men the animated series, Mojo Vision. Okay. So, and that's the comic cover. And the last one, and I would say the only legal Mojo that we have, modern legal Mojo, is from the X-Men storyline organized play set. Okay, so a different costume for Mojo, I guess. Mojo as a pirate. Okay, if we ever need that. So, Battle World, Other, Mojoverse, Celebrity, Monster, Mystical, Pirate, Ruler, Keywords. And then, he has a trait, Calling All Wolverines, wherein he generates the bystanders in the card. And with a power action, move all bystanders generated by Mojo up to 4 squares. And those are all Wolverines. Feral, Modok, and Archangel Wolverine. Okay? I think in a separate video, we've looked into this particular Mojo already, so you can search for that. But let's go to it quickly as well. After the pacifist Wolverine is the second trait, Mastermind, Leadership, but succeeds on a 4 to 6 when he uses Leadership. After resolutions, you may generate a bystander matching the result. 4, Feral, 5, Modok, 6, Archangel Wolverine. So technically, he not only removes token but can possibly generate a Wolverine. And a special movement, Stealth, free roll a d6 and move up to half the results. The chair moves for me as the corresponding flavor text. So similar to what he got in terms of being all around the map and being able to have mobility. Okay, so that's it for Mojo. Okay, what do you think about Mojo Jojo? Let's go, 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 go. Bye-bye.